Hi, Bob.
Oh, there you are.
That was a bit of a panic on them, wasn't it?
Only slightly. Only slightly. Your mechanic just turned up, didn't he?
Mechanics just turned up to pick a motorhome up.
Yeah.
We nearly didn't have dinner then, Bob, did we?
No, I've had mine. You've got your sandwiches there, haven't you? You've got your cheese.
Yep. Hang on. I've got my sandwiches.
Yeah.
I've been given a pack of crisps.
All right.
And let's have a look what she's got for me. She's done my favourite.
What's that?
Corned beef and brown sauce.
Oh, blimey! Yeah, I'm a veggie, so I don't know the pleasures of corned beef and sauce.
Corned beef and brown sauce.
Oh wow!
So, a lunch with Bob and Jason. I'm at work all by myself, working away. Bob's
I'm retired.
Retired?
Yeah.
Doing odd jobs and just generally buying things off the internet.
Yeah. Bit of decorating.
And we thought, through lockdown, why didn't you come have lunch with us?
Yeah. Seems like a good idea, doesn't
it? Yeah. What have you been up to, Bob?
I've been doing a load of videos, basically.
Yeah.
That's what I've been up to. Yeah, so I've got a load of videos. I'll tell you a little bit about the videos we've got coming up a little bit later. Perhaps chat about some of the shows. We've got a bit of news.
Right.
If you want to see a bit of news, might be interesting, might not.
Right.
And we'll watch Jason eat his sandwiches.
Yeah, why not? Yeah. Why not?
So, yeah, I mean, if people have got any comments, please leave them in there. If we see some good ones, we'll pop them up and we'll try and answer them. If we don't answer them, then we'll pick them up a little bit later after the live. So, well, I will anyway. I don't know about you, Jason, but yeah.
I've got to go back work.
Yeah, well, all right then.
I'm back working.
Yeah.
I'm just getting an Auto Trail Apache 632 ready.
Right, 632.
Yeah, and a 17 plate.
Oh, yeah.
Basically, so, which is a nice van. Do you want me to show you what we had in yesterday?
Yeah, what did you have yesterday then?
Yeah, it's a Swift Escape. Now, these type of vans are really popular,
right.
Especially with people who've had caravans. And what a lot of people like for the first time van. Let me just show you. There, it's a Swift Escape.
So is this the rear lounge one?
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'll show you. So it's got the rear lounge.
Right.
They're really popular when people are moving from a caravan to a motorhome.
Yeah.
And then
they're used to sitting up front, aren't they? Just the only difference is they're sitting at the back now, isn't it?
Yeah. The good thing there, Bob, though, you've got the windows around as well, so you can be nice and nosy.
Yeah. Yeah. And you've got the make-up bed, of course.
Yeah. You can obviously two singles will make it up into a double.
Yeah. Yeah. And some of these have got somewhere you can sit up the front as well, so you can leave the bed made up.
Yeah, it's a
little bit smaller.
This is smaller ones. So
you can still sit in the front chairs, though, can't you? So, yeah.
Yeah, I suppose you could do, Bob.
Yeah. Put your coffee on the table there. Yeah, no, it's a nice van.
What was your first motorhome?
Our first motorhome was a Autocruise Vista. Do you remember those? They got a little door on the back, an L-shaped sofa. They got cooker and sink on the side. Hang on, was it on the side? Can't remember now. It was cooker on the side, but tiny little van. It was under about 5.5 meters, something like that. Tiny little thing.
Would you like the Valentine?
Like the Valentine. The Valentine was a slightly longer version of it.
Did the Valentine have the door at the back?
That's it. The door at the back. Yeah. It's a weird layout because you came in the door, you'd got the toilet on one side and what you got on the other side? A locker, I think, or something. But you got a toilet right in a corner, really tiny toilet. Great little van though.
Then what did we move on to?
Moved on to it's all right. We moved on to the Autocruise Starfire. Now the interesting thing was you were reviewing an Autocruise Starfire yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday?
No, last week. No, Wednesday.
Wednesday. Yeah, it went out Wednesday, didn't it? Yeah. Yeah, no, I thought that's quite interesting. We had the year after that, just the 1 year after. They changed the engine. They went from a 2.8 to a 2.3.
Yeah.
But what made me laugh was looking at how it seemed like there was a lot to do when you were setting it up, and how things have sort of moved on over the years. Particularly with the fire. Fire was interesting.
Yeah, The auto cruise, what I do like about them in the bathroom, you've got the combined bathroom, but it'll swivel round.
Yeah, what a great idea that was.
Yeah. Do you know the only annoying thing with the auto cruise is for filling the water?
Yeah, because they've got the whale connection, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to remember. I thought you could get an adapter for that, because normally you've got to plug in like the whale pump and use what's it called, aqua roll.
Yeah, but what you can, like you say, you can get an adapter that you can plug onto the hose pipe.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like the little crystal adapter type of thing, basically. You need to answer this, Bob. Put everybody at ease. What have you done with Jenny?
She's under the table. No, she's in the other room and she's monitoring the feed. So if anyone wants to cause trouble, she'll sort them out.
Okay.
So I don't think we can actually fit them both on the screen anyway. So, and she's not very keen on doing lives, if she's honest.
Robert, my channel's called the Motorhome Man YouTube channel.
There you go.
So, have we got some news then? You mentioned news at the start.
Yeah, news. Let's talk about news. I mean, I like everyone. I read the magazines, and a couple of things sort of came to mind here. Adria have been producing some nice motorhomes recently, and they say that their sales are up 100% on the previous year. So they're really making some sort of inroads there, aren't they?
Yeah, I think a lot of the manufacturers now, I don't think they can even. I think it's end of 2022, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, the other thing, Bailey, I've been following Bailey. Obviously, we borrowed some Baileys.
Yeah.
And they say they're extending the date of the warranty services now by 6 months. So, but they're still manufacturing, of course. They had a video out that came out today, I think it was.
Right.
And they were just talking about, the problems or issues they've had with manufacturing. I think the biggest problem was people going on isolation, because through the track and trace thing.
Yeah.
So they were losing workforce because of that, not because they got outbreaks or anything. So that was quite good. So there's the Bailey update video, so watch out for that. The other thing that my sister sent me this one, and she sent me an article that was in the local paper, and it was that people are hiring campervans to work from home. So a lot of people working from home. So what people were doing was hiring a campervan to actually, so they could work from home. They've got all the facilities, toilet, somewhere to sit, TV if you need it, put the kettle on.
Yeah, it's probably not a bad shout if obviously you've got a family and you're trying to work.
Yeah. And obviously once the lockdown's gone, you've got a campervan.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
Here's a question for you. What do you think? Can you see the UK holiday sites being completely booked full later this year, Steve?
I think some of them are already booked already. We've been planning a Dorset trip, and then we were looking sort of a little bit further on, and some of them are getting booked up already. So, if you're planning a holiday, now's the time to be doing it. It's, people are sort of putting it off, thinking, whether we'll be able to go or not. But if you don't book them, you won't be able to go.
Yeah. Let's be honest, it's going to explode, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. It's going to be packed. People are not going to be going abroad. I don't think they're going to be going abroad. Certainly not going to be flying, are they?
No.
Yeah, no. So, yeah.
But when was the last time you went away in the motorhome?
Early December, I think it was, about the 9th. Yeah, I think we came back about the 9th. We had a drive just before the lockdown, but that's about the last time the motorhome's been out.
Yeah. There's just going to be such a release, though, isn't there?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's going to be madness on the roads on the first day. I think we've booked Southport just to take the van somewhere local, and just make sure everything works. And we're going a couple of days after supposedly the lockdown ends, if it does end on February the 22nd.
Yeah. It's I'm getting a lot of calls now, people wanting to buy motorhomes, because what they're trying to do is to buy now, ready for when we do come out of lockdown, because everybody's under the same impression it's just going to explode, Bob.
Yeah. I mean, I think they're all saying that, aren't they, in the comments there? Picking one up there. Yeah, I think it's going to explode. Yeah.
Yeah, Denise. And then we've got what we've got. We've got. Oh, you've done it again, have you, Bob?
I'll leave that alone.
Yeah, Phil and Tess Green. Are you suffering low stock of motorhomes? I'm low stock for the reason being is I want to keep it low. I'm not really getting problems buying motorhomes then because we're very proactive on what we do. We're low stock because we're not going to overpay for vans and then be stuck with them. And everybody's saying, yes, it's going to explode once we come out. But when do we come out? Is it? Because I think the government now are just going to be so careful when they let everybody out.
Yeah.
I don't know what your thoughts there, Bob.
Yeah, I mean, I was reading Jeremy Hunt, who's the ex-health secretary. He was saying that he thought they shouldn't rush into it, and I think he's sort of thinking like summer before we sort of come out of it. So there's sort of doves and hawks on both sides. The review is the 22nd of February, I think it is. So perhaps we'll know a little bit better after that.
I know the scientists have recommended not opening bars and restaurants till at least May.
Right. Okay. So that's quite sensible, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, let's look at the last time when we came out of lockdown and look at the numbers. And the numbers, yes, we're testing more, but the numbers are high, aren't they, when all's said and done? And we don't want to be, they've got to get it right this time because we can't be coming out and then going back into lockdown. Coming out, going back into lockdown.
No, can't keep doing it. No.
Yeah, I think that's why they've ramped up, obviously, the vaccines as well, which they do. I think they're doing a tremendous job anyway. Yeah.
I mean, we're starting to hear of people who've had the vaccine. I know my mum's had the first one, and various people have had, the second one as well. So, so it's starting to happen.
Yeah, just agreeing with Crafty Caravans there. Towards April, before anything shifts, I'd say April time. I think the main priority at the moment, Bob, personally, is the schools.
Yeah.
Let's get the kids.
Schools. Yeah, sorry. So I didn't catch the accent then. I thought the skills. I don't know what skills you're talking about. Schools.
Sorry, Bob.
It's all right. It's all right. I'll let you off.
Well, you'll get used to it. But bloody hell, Bob, we might be in lockdown till summer. You better get used to this.
Well, yeah, I hope it's not April. And probably, I mean, April's probably the best thing to aim for, isn't it, really? But if we come out of lockdown and go into a tiered system, then we can perhaps go local. Let's say that.
Yeah, it's got to be softly, hasn't it, at the moment?
Yeah, that's right.
What else have we got, Bob?
Well, we're talk about what recent videos I've got coming up, or the recent videos I've done. So you want to do that?
So the last video we watched, you painted.
The what? Sorry.
The last video you brought out, were you painted and decorated?
Unfortunately, yeah. Like someone said, well, a lot of people said like watching paint dry. Yeah,
right.
Literally.
So is this going to be another home improvement video? Are you moving into Bob's home improvements?
I think I'm getting
the big reveal is.
I know a lot of people will get into a lot of trouble if they followed me on DIY. I get a ban for that.
Bungles.
Oh yeah. Well, I've learned all about frog tape. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, a couple of other videos I've done. I've done something about Caravan ID. I don't know if people haven't seen that one yet. That's quite interesting. They've done an update. This is where you have the stickers, the security stickers for your motorhome or caravan. You put them on the back. They have a site where those numbers are registered. So if anyone nicks your motorhome or caravan and they see the numbers, they can find out if it should be on the road or not. Which I suppose that is quite useful. They've done an update now. They've got like a tag system, so you can scan the motorhome with a phone. This near field technology. So that was quite interesting. I did a video about a torch, talking about watching paint dry. That was quite interesting as well.
Did you do one on your phone?
I did one on my phone, yeah.
Because I saw you actually tweeted. Someone actually said you have no right to be doing a phone video.
That's it. Yeah,
I thought your reply was fantastic.
Yeah, I didn't know I needed it
to review my own phone.
And that's it. Great, isn't it? Yeah.
Rachel, me and my partner are looking to buy at the moment. Keep watching Bob and Jenny's channel. Great advice. Hang on. Bob doesn't sell motorhomes. I sell the motorhomes, the Motorhome Man YouTube channel. Bit of a plug there, Bob.
Yeah, a bit of a plug here.
What you do is you see Bob going all around the country.
Yeah.
And decorating.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that we've got so many videos on our channel now. It's over 850 channels, and people are watching the older videos. So, and because they watch me go through the tunnel, and they're watching me in Luxembourg and that sort of thing. So that's great. So once you've built up those videos, then people will follow them. But what happens is that people think that you've just done that that trip or whatever. So they talk to you as if I hope you're enjoying your trip. And I think, what trip was that? I think it was 2 years ago.
Bob, that's a lot of videos.
Oh, I know. It's quite amazing, really. We've just been sort of plugging away at it.
When did you first started?
Videoing, we started March 2017, so it's 3 years. 4 years, isn't it? Yeah.
What brought that on?
Brought it on was I used to try to keep a little diary. Used to write it all down, where we've been and what we'd done and all that sort of thing. And I thought I got a bit bored with that, and I started filming. I got one of the little GoPro, the tiny little GoPros, and I'm going to sort of pointing it. I think our first video was us going along. And just filming out of the window. It was like 3 hours of going along in the motorhome, but sort of gradually sort of got the hang of it. And it's a video diary, and that's all it's ever been. That's all we wanted to do, was just record our journeys, so we could look back and other people can perhaps benefit from it.
Right.
Yeah. What are you doing for comments? Have I untaxed my motor?
Is there a site which dealers can see where I can post a wanted? There's not really a site, Bob, is there, to be honest?
I can't think of anything. No, not really. I mean, you can post it on this, I suppose. If you've got a channel, or you could post it on one of my videos. People do read them, or you could post it on Facebook. There's plenty of things on Facebook for selling motorhomes. There's even a selling your motorhome. I can't remember it. Someone will have to help me out. But there are things on Facebook.
Just one here, Bob. With the massive increase in caravan sales and motorhomes, are there going to be enough UK sites to cope with this user uplift?
Probably not. No. I mean, the practical, is it? No, I can't remember who it was now. There is a group that's promoting, I think they're called Campaign for Real Heirs. Remember Campaign for Real Ale? Well, this is Real Heirs. And what this country badly needs are places for people to stop in the motorhome, and caravans, indeed, where you can empty your water and perhaps fill up without having to go to the expense of going to a campsite. And that's badly needed in the UK. When you go abroad, it's completely different.
Abroad, aren't we, Bob?
Yeah.
Massively.
Yeah.
But
So
if they can get their acts together, it's a massive boost in the arm, isn't it, over the next few years?
It's got to be. Yeah. I mean, it's got to be a great thing for the tourist industry. Yeah. And if you just scare people off, if people can't find anywhere to go in their motorhome and caravan, it's going to be a disaster.
Yeah. A lot of people saying you watch your videos, Bob.
Yeah.
That leads me straight into what's your next video.
Seamless, wasn't it? Yeah.
I've done this before,
Yeah, you've done it once, twice, haven't you?
With the three amigos.
Yeah. Upcoming videos. I've got on Sunday, I've got one about how we plan our tours. People are always asking us how we plan our tours. So it might be a bit boring for some people, but we're going to go through a tour that we're planning to do in the summer, and show you what our thinking is, rather than, I think in the past we've just said we're going to this site, that site, and this site. Yeah. We're just going to go through sort of some of our sort of thinking process, what we're looking at, and when we're planning it. Okay. So that'd be good.
Have you got a clip of it?
I have. Good job, you reminded me. I've got to remember where to go.
I want to be sandwich while clips on, you see.
Yeah.
I really choked on one of them.
Oh no! Where do I put
it for you, mate?
Can you find it for me?
And here's a clip of Bob and Jenny's video.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
M5, M4.
Yeah, and that assumes the M5 doesn't close as soon as we set foot on it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how you can work out distance between the two. But on Google Maps, as far as I can tell, unless anyone can tell me different, I can't see a way that you can tell the distance and the time between multiple sites.
No, it doesn't seem to.
No, it doesn't seem to do it.
No.
I'd be interested to know if someone doesn't know how to do that, which means I'd have to put back up there, like that, which draws us our map. And sometimes when you've seen us do a route plan before, and we take a snapshot of the route. So I just want to leave that on the screen. So
Yeah. Did you manage to have a sandwich?
Could tell you're retired, Bob. A lot of work involved there.
Yeah, there is a fair bit of work involved. I mean, the thing about doing these videos, because we're not going around filming live, as it were, there's a lot of editing. So we're looking back at old footage and clips of video, and that takes time. Yeah. And so one of the benefits of doing a live, of course, is that you've got it there and then. So that's interesting.
Can I just take this question up for you, Bob? What is your opinion on a levelling system for a motorhome?
It's an expensive option to levelling ramps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a gadget, isn't it, Bob?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's great if you want to spend the money, but most pitches on most sites, you're pretty level anyway. I think if you're going to sort of stop anywhere and everywhere, maybe it's a good idea. But there are thousands of pounds, these levelling systems.
But if any levelling systems want us to talk nicely about them on our daytime show, feel free.
I won't get any invites now to test the levelling system, will I?
What have you got on? What else have you got there, Bob?
What else have I got? We're doing bed layouts now. The thing when people look at motorhomes and indeed caravans, campervans, is they need to look at layouts, and often where the bed is important. So we've looked at something like 15 different layouts of beds, and we've gone through.
Are you talking all types, from bench seats?
Yeah. It's pull together sofas, make up sofas. Yeah, fixed.
Right, come on, then. Right, how many have you got, Bob?
I think it's 15. We counted.
15, right?
Yeah.
Have you got your list there? I bet you haven't. Right. Can we get everybody who's watching? Let's see if we can get these 15 beds.
Yeah.
Sorry, Bob wasn't prepared because I've just thought of it.
Yeah, go on. Then.
Right, 15 beds.
15 different types of beds.
All right. We've got the fixed bed.
Yeah, which sort of fixed bed though?
Right, okay. Island
bed. Which direction island bed? Is it lengthways?
Sake.
Yeah, lengthways or transverse. That makes a difference.
Right, we've got two now, then, haven't we?
Yeah.
We now have a drop-down double bed.
Over the lounge or over the rear lounge? Yeah, so there's two.
Inflatable bed.
Inflatable. Yeah. Yeah, you could do that as well.
Yeah, Denise with the island.
Layouts, then.
We have Edward French.
Yeah, you've got French beds. Yeah, definitely. Corner beds.
We've got French beds. Are we allowed to have, what else? We've got a transverse bed.
Yeah, you've got transverse beds at the back.
Yep, a flower bed.
Oh, what? See, a bed?
A flower bed.
Flower bed, yeah, you got that as well.
French left. Twin beds.
Twin beds. Yeah, we've got twin beds. So you can have twin beds that are low like ours, or twin beds that are over a garage.
We've got bunk beds.
Bunk beds. You've got bunk beds that are across the van and sometimes lengthways.
We've got the dog's bed by Crafty Caravans.
Dog's bed, yeah. 3 in a bed, yeah.
3 in a bed. Let's think now. We haven't mentioned bench seats, have we?
Well, I'd classify those as pull together sofas, and you've got the ones where you've got a long sofa and you can pull them together. You've also got vans that have got long enough sofas lengthways so you can sleep on them that way. So single sofa type beds.
Yeah.
What
about the dinette ones?
You've got the travel. Yeah, where you've got a dinette, you make up the travel seat type ones. Yeah.
I tell you what, we haven't had the
What's that?
overcab bed.
The overcab bed. You've got two types of overcab beds.
Have we?
Yeah, you've got the drop-down one, and you've got a fixed overcab bed as well. So, like on an A class, you know,
yeah,
where you
with the
pull it
high
down. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot of bed layouts. Yeah. Yeah.
We've got a lot of other type of layouts here as well. We've got a blow-up bed, a water bed, a sea bed, a rock and roll. Oh, rock and roll bed, Bob.
Yeah, rock and roll bed. I didn't talk about camper van beds because there's a lot of different sort of variations of those as well.
That's a good shout, Bob McKay.
Yeah.
Rock and roll bed. We forgot about that one. Anything we've missed?
No, I don't know. No. So there you go. That's something to keep people amused.
That'll keep you busy, won't it? 15 different types of beds you've got to do.
That's right. Yeah, and I'm sure people will find more. We're doing it. You know
what you need to do with that, Bob, is you need to make it into a 3-parter.
Too late.
And then you're done for more. And then you're done for more for content.
That's right. Well, perhaps we'll do campervan beds and then caravan beds, trailer tent beds.
And we've got a flower bed.
Yeah.
Go on, sorry, Bob. What's next?
It's all right. The other thing we've got coming up is a collaboration. We've been doing these series of collaboration videos, and Crafty Caravanners are in there as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
And we're doing top 5 campsites near a town, a village, or a city, or actually in a town, city, or village. I think was the other option. So where you with a motorhome, if you don't want to keep moving, all the time, then it's great. Then if you can just get there and you can walk out the site, and you've got the village, you've got the pubs, the shops, and all that sort of thing. So we're going to be doing that. That'll be interesting, seeing which sites people come up with there.
Now, have you got something with virtual shows or something you wanted to go over?
Yeah, there's some virtual shows coming up. I've got a banner. You've done it. All right. Yeah, that's it. So we've got some virtual shows coming up. I like the Scottish Caravan Motorhome and Holiday Home show, virtual show.
Right.
Yeah, and that's probably the longest title of any show, but that's 27th, 28th of February. You've got Swift Live, and that's coming up very soon, isn't it? Next week.
How is it doing?
Practical Motorhome and I don't know. That's why I'm interested. I mean, they've got with the Practical Caravan, they've got like halls that you can go into. So it'd be interesting to see how it works.
We featured on the Motorhome and Caravan show the Van Live one they did last year or something.
Yeah.
Did you have a look at that?
How did that? I honestly can't remember. How did that go?
I daren't say.
It's that good, eh? No, well, that's the trouble, isn't it? I mean, people do like being, touch, feel, smell. You need to be there, don't you? If there's a new caravan, you've got that new smell, haven't you? And
basically, Bob, the Van Live one was just a load of different pictures of main dealers, brand new motorhomes.
Right.
Really, it wasn't actually. The Australians did a Van Live one, which was a little bit interactive. There was a little bit of effort put into that one. That was quite good, actually.
Yeah.
And these outdoor shows you were on about.
Well, I'm interested to see how they go anyway.
They've
got the Harrogate show coming up. That's the end of March. Interested to see if that goes ahead. This is through what they call Warners. They're doing various outdoor shows. So the Harrogate, the Yorkshire show, the Yorkshire Motorhome and Accessory show is the first one. And you've got the Peterborough, the National Motorhome and Camper in April. So 16th and 18th. So they're still going ahead. So.
Have you been to any of these, Bob? Have you been to any of these?
Oh yeah, we've been to the Yorkshire Motorhome and Caravan show about 4 or 5 times, but we've been to the Peterborough show ever since about 2003. Every year we've been, apart from last year. So yeah,
I've never been to any of these though. So what actually are they like? They're obviously not like the NEC show, are they?
No, you tend to get more sort of used vans there, I guess. They do have indoor halls where
you've been
new
stuff sure this year, is it?
Oh no. Well, I don't know. I don't know how it's going to go really. But they're interesting places to visit. And there's a social sort of element of it as well. You're meeting people there and with shared interests. So there's all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
It is quite, well, I'm going to say very different. It's quite different from the NEC shows, and it's well worth a go. You know, I think our friend Aileen, Bob Mackay's Aileen, has had stands at some of these shows as well. So she was planning to do the last one, that got sort of stopped. But yeah, there are lots of people, retailers there, and
Well, looks like we've lost Bob. I just wanted to bring up a comment that somebody. Looks like we've got Bob back. We lost you there, Bob.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Still got a good signal, so well. Oh, I moved sides now. Yeah, I haven't. There you go.
Yeah, we moved sides. I just wanted to bring a comment up here from a Dave White. What's the best motorhome for first-time buyers? We'll both answer this one. What would you say, Bob?
I would say choose the layout that suits you. There is no best motorhome for first-time buyers because everyone's going to be different. Have you got, got kids? Are you on your own? How many people are going with you? What sort of camp are you going to do? It's one of those questions I get asked a lot. What motorhome should I buy? And it's such a personal decision. Probably go small first. That's my advice. Look for something like under 6 meters.
Yeah, your biggest one is layouts.
Yeah.
Is layouts.
Which is what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah. If you've got children, then you've got to go for the belted seat. So it's going to always be a dinette behind the driver that you've got to have. If it's 2 of you, you have the option of the U-shaped lounge or the bench seats. But layouts the biggest one. And for your first motorhome, I might be shooting myself in the foot. Shooting myself in the foot.
You shot yourself foot.
I did, didn't I? My fault. Is don't spend all your money on one because your first motorhome's never normally the right one, is it, Bob?
That's right.
Go well within your budget because 9 times out of 10 you're going to keep it for 12 months and then you're going to move to the next one.
Yeah, the great news is the depreciation's good on motorhomes. Generally, you're not going to lose too much money on buying your first motorhome. And I'm sure there's someone here would be able to help you out.
Yeah. So before we go, Bob, just like a lot of people watching on your channel, I've had a few people asking who I am. I'm the Motorhome Man. I do actually buy and sell motorhomes. If you just go onto the Motorhome Man YouTube channel, for the few people that are watching on my channel, can you just explain who you are, Bob? Yeah,
my name's Bob Earnshaw. I've got a channel called Bob Earnshaw, and I do motorhome trips when we can do trips, review motorhomes when we can review motorhomes, and I do decorating videos when we can't. So me and my wife, Jenny, who's not with us at the moment, and our dog, Poppy, we've got a Swift Contiki Sport 574, and we're retired, and we're loving it.
Yeah. So that's our half an hour. We might do a couple more, but we'll definitely do one next week, won't we, Bob?
Yeah.
We're going to keep doing the lunch with Bob and Jason all through lockdown, aren't we? We're going to persevere.
Yeah, until we get out of lockdown. There you go.
And you need to learn my accent.
Yeah. I'll have to learn you. I can't do a Birmingham accent. I'm not going to try. Whereabouts is it from, the accent?
I'm from Stoke. So I'm actually based in Shropshire.
Okay.
Well, we can go in that in other ones because
we'll do
long enough. I've got to go off my dinner now and start to prep.
You're going to do some work?
An Auto Trail Apache. We're just
prepping. Okay.
17 plates. Nice van. And we'll see everybody soon, eh, Bob?
All right. Yeah, thanks for watching. Really enjoyed it.
We'll see you all next week.
All right. You take care then.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone. Bye.